The business is owned and operated by recovered alcoholics.
There's that saying, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. So they taught me how to fish.
1988, I met a woman, Alcoholics Anonymous, and she offered me a job. Unbeknownst to me, she was a shoe shiner.
I went to a meeting and I met Kevin, and they were dressed in their Shoeshine uniforms, and I thought they were clowns. I thought, what are these guys doing? Shoe shining, what a joke, right? I met more people who were doing it, and they seemed to be having a good time. And I wasn't having a good time doing what I was doing. So one day I thought, okay, I'll give it a try.
I'm 30 years sober. You know, the guys who work with me here have like 7 years sober, 13 years sober, 18 years sober. We're like the high end of the shoe shine world. You know, we use the best products. We're shoe shine experts and artists, and we do, you know, patinas. We do all kinds of like burnishing and special effects on shoes. And now there's 30 of us. We're in 3 cities, New York, San Francisco, and Osaka, Japan is our newest satellite. You know, it's just an exciting business. I love it.
I was having a really bad morning.
Aw, never cheered you up. We really want to make a connection with the customer, you know, and these days it's so impersonal. People are on their phones, they're not paying attention, they're kind of out to lunch, so to speak. So I look people in the eye, I shake their hand, I introduce myself. You know, we have a conversation. I think that's rare, it's missing, and I think people really appreciate it.
It's amazing, you know, something like shoe shining I think is such, you know, a long-standing tradition, and it's really nice, I think, in like modern society that there's still some sort of nod to the past, and you know, the camaraderie here between the shoe shiner and the person in their shoe shine is amazing.
It's kind of like magic, because they get up in the chair, they have dirty shoes, and then all of a sudden, you know, 10 minutes later, they're like lit up. They're like, wow, they leave smiling. You know, when I was a lawyer, they didn't leave smiling very often. You know, they leave smiling. Then I smile, and then it's like, you know, it's a great day.
If you take the time to take care of your shoes, it says a lot about, you know, about everything else.
Check that out, I'm taking a selfie. Super shine, my shoes look like mirrors. Beautiful job, amazing.
It's a family. I love talking to people. I'm Irish. I love, you know, making connections with people and making them laugh and having fun. And I'm also an artist, and the two go together perfectly. You know, you're making a work of art and you're making a connection with people. So do what you love or do what makes you happy. And you can make a living. Or it'll connect you with something else, but it's a good starting point. Thanks, brother. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun business.